I know you guys are anxious. Deborah said you're anxious for my arrival. Let me just make sure I'm live here in the group. Let me see. Let me just make sure that I'm live here. Give me a second. Okay. Let me see if I'm live. All right, great. You guys can hear me. All right, perfect. Alrighty. Let me just. Okay, good. I'm here. Yep. Sorry, I'm late again. This week is a little crazy. I got my kids coming. Got lots of running around to do. Let me just make sure I'm in here in the group. Let me just make sure I'm in the group here. I should be live. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Good. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me. I think you guys can hear me. Can you all hear me and see me? Just say you can hear me, you can see me. All right, yeah. Okay, I can hear myself. Yeah, just bear with me, guys, this week because I'm running around. Actually, you all know I just moved to Florida, right? And with the hurricane and all this stuff, so to become, a resident of a state. Hey, everyone. Hey, Susie. Hey, Wanda. You got to get your driver's license. I mean, literally so many things. The first things I did was get my children settled so that they could go to school. I had to get them literally imminent. They had to have records of immunizations because they're all up to date with their shots and all that stuff. But I mean, I had to do so much running around to get them settled in here in Florida, right? So that was, last month. Then the hurricane came, so that was crazy. And now, I got to get myself settled. Like, I got to get my Florida's driver's license because literally you're not even supposed to drive if you hit more than 30 days. So I was literally back and forth to the Florida DMV twice. And I still gotta go back. And it's like 45 minutes away from my house. I mean, in the traffic. So I was like, I'm just gonna go in the morning. We're going to Disney World. Tomorrow's the day that we go in the morning. Hey, Maria. Hey, Robin. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Sherry. Susie. How you guys doing? So yeah, I just been doing a lot of running around in between, coaching and all this stuff. So, and of course, being the Bitcoin queen, it's like it's a lot. It's a lot to juggle, but I got it under control. So just forgive me if I'm a little late. But I'm coming on. Like if you don't see me, right? If I don't post in the group saying, guys, I can't make it, which I don't think I'll ever do, unless I'm literally in the middle of nowhere with no phone or whatever. Hopefully that'll never happen. Knock on wood. I will be here. Okay, so if I'm just running a little late, just bear with me. Just hang tight. I'll be here. And to set all this stuff up, it takes a while. And sometimes I'm on a coaching call, and then I gotta get off of that. And I gotta, go run to the restroom, give me a glass of water, give me a cup of tea, something, so I can sit down with you guys. So just bear with me, okay? So I will always be here. You can count on me to be here, okay? That's one thing you can count on. What's the most important thing about a person is their word, right? If they give you their word, if they break their word, then you can't really trust them too well. So I give you guys my word. I will always be here. If you don't hear from me, then that means that literally something like crazy happened and it was like a once in a lifetime kind of thing. Okay? You had to pull yourself away from Bitcoin. Me too, Susie. I gotta literally pull myself into my bed so I can go to sleep. It's exciting stuff. But this is not about Bitcoin. This group is not about Bitcoin. The Bitcoin group is in the Bitcoin group, but I'm excited about it. Really, really excited. All right, so let's finish off where we were yesterday. Okay, I just want to go through you all Facebook fan pages and see what you all are up to as far as being on target and being on track to doing your marketing. Okay. So I think I finished with Deborah yesterday. So let's go on to Maria today. So this gave you guys a day to kind of catch up, right? So that you can, if you didn't know, what you should be doing on a daily basis, you kind of got a snapshot, hey Tim, of, what you should be doing, okay? So this is Maria today. Is this today? No, that's a pin post from the 18th. So she's posting, content. It's not about ideas, it's about making ideas happen. I like that. And make sure you all are, comment like how I'm doing, clicking on the links of everyone's fan pages to talk, to support your people. It's so funny now. It's nothing to do with the group, but to see Maria with her jacket on. I don't know where you live. I'm like, I don't even know what season it is living in Florida. Like, I love it. It's like, I've never experienced anything like this before. Like, I'm like, is it still summer? Last night it was a little chilly, like around 10 o'clock last night. I walked outside around the lake a little bit, and it was like kind of windy and a little bit chilly. But I'm telling you, this weather is so beautiful. Deborah, I mean, I know you love Florida. That's, it's the hurricanes, right? It's the hurricanes, but the beautiful weather. And hopefully hurricane season is past, I'm hoping. But you can't even like put a price tag on the weather that we have. It's beautiful. So I'm seeing Maria with her jacket on, and I'm like, I still have my tank tops, But anyway, so let's look at what Maria is talking about. So let's talk about your intuition. In this video, I share how I follow my intuition. That's a great one. The benefit of taking action, how anyone can get more connected with who they truly are. So let's look at this, right? So by watching this, right, just by reading her little synopsis here, her little excerpt about what she's going to be talking about, I would automatically, say that Maria is targeting someone who is like her, right? People who follow their intuition. They may be into, maybe the laws of attraction and things like that. And like she got self-love, self-healing, right? So people that may be into energy and things like that. I don't know if this is who your target market is, but just by reading, what you wrote on top of this video, I'm pretty sure you probably can connect with someone like that. So remember yesterday, right? We talked about how to find people in groups, okay? And remember, I was talking to my friend Shelly. She didn't message me back yet, but I won't bother her or anything. But I'm sure she'll message me back. Because what she's going to do, she's going to look at my pages. She's going to see if I'm somebody that she wants to connect with. This goes both ways, of course. It's not like I'm totally in control, like, oh, Shelly, you're gonna message me back. No, it's all about, does she feel like I'm someone that she wants to connect with? Maybe or maybe not. And if not, it's okay. Right? And like I said, if someone chooses not to message us back, it's okay. We're not going to get hung up on it. Oh, Maria's in Connecticut. Yeah, it's a little chilly in Connecticut, huh? So this is what you want to do. So someone like, if Maria is looking for a person who is into, thoughts become things and intuition and, that kind of stuff, self-love, self-healing, she may go into a group of that kind of group. Does that make sense? Like she'll find someone in that kind of group. You just remember, you don't have to find people who are in just, work from home groups. It all depends on who your target audience is, okay? So let's say, even this, let's say you were selling a product. Let's say you were selling toys, right? Let's just say you were selling toys. And you want to connect with groups that sell toys or who are toy makers, or maybe there's a group of toy buyers or other toy sellers. Does that make sense? You want to connect with people because, again, you are just building your relationships. You're not trying to sell them anything, but what's going to happen gradually and organically is that as you keep sharing your content and sharing who you are and what you stand for and even what you stand against, right? You are going to attract the right people. So as you continue to find people, you're going to get good at seeing who you want to connect with and who you don't want to connect with. Okay, but you want to connect with people who are like you. So, I gave you some resources yesterday of how to get in groups. I'm going to show you some other things today, which is something that you could do. Now, I've never really done this strategy, but it's being used by a lot of people, and I think I can share it here. This may work a little bit better for you, the strategy I'm going to show you today. Oh, you're a Caribbean woman, right? I know. I think it's the Caribbean in me that loves this warm, tropical. I don't know. I love it. I absolutely love it. The cold, to me, I just used to just want to stay in the house and And I lived in New York all of my life. So it's not like I knew anything else, but I just knew I wasn't supposed to be there. I love the warm weather. My kids don't like it so much. And I got 2 January babies, and they're like, oh, it's too hot. Like, cut it out. But let's see what Maria's talking about here. I haven't really watched too many of Maria's videos. Sounds kind of low. I don't know if you all can hear it, but I'm gonna stop it right here. But she said she came to the park because she felt the need to get close to nature, right? So just right there, I mean, like I think like what I'm saying, having someone. I'm gonna show you all how you can even find people who are more like you, even if they're not in groups. I'm gonna show you that today. She said she came to the park because she felt like she wanted to get closer to nature, and I mean, who would connect with her? Definitely people who like nature, all that kind of stuff. People who are into that kind of stuff, right? So she's sharing content here. She talked about the 4 agreements written by Don Miguel Ruiz, right? I know you're finished with your ebook, so maybe you want to start sharing the links to your ebooks. I didn't see anybody else's links here. Except for yesterday when I looked at. Okay, Sherry, I hope you fixed your autoresponder because I didn't get your email even to now. I checked spam, I checked everything, I checked promotions. But your thing looks good, Maria. So just continue. So you have 10 people here. Remember, your job is to find 5 more, 5 people by the end of this week. Okay, everything that looks good. So so what we want to do, we want to just continue with our messages. Every day it's a message. You want to share a message. Share something that you believe in, that you are passionate about, and that you are looking to share with others. Okay, so let's see, Cassandra. I'll rate you guys as pages so Facebook can like you. Let's see. Okay, I don't see anything new here with Cassandra. All right, Cassandra. I don't see anything new here, so I'm going to move on. Got to do your homework. Here's Sylvia. Success with Sil. Hey, Kathy. Success with Sil. So let's see. Let's rate her page here, so Facebook can like you better. Let's see. Okay, this is from July. So Sylvia's been doing Facebook Live since July, or videos, so that's good. But I'm only seeing June and July. So I don't see anything new here, Sylvia. Am I missing something? I don't really see anything here on your page. So let me know. Am I on the wrong page? This is the page that you put up here. So you would like to put some content on there. I don't see anything there. Who's next? Lydia. Keep Lydia in your prayers, guys. Lydia had to take care of a health issue. Okay, so just keep her in your prayers. And I don't think she's been posting anything. She has to take care of her health. As you know, she's a 2-time cancer survivor. So she has to. She has some health issue. Cheryl, let's see. Maria, okay. So Maria, if you got your book up, you want to have it some links there, and maybe we'll talk about that a little later today. So this is Cheryl's page. Let me just vote for your page here. Yeah, I don't see any new content. That's the worst thing you could do, is not put content on your page, guys, because remember, what we're doing is consistency. So Kathy, that's the worst thing you can do, because Facebook will never show your stuff to anybody if you don't do anything. Okay, Kathy doesn't have anything. I can't rate you guys' pages if you don't have anything. Then Facebook is going to be mad at me. Like, why are you rating these people's pages? Please, guys, update your pages. Okay, let's see. Watercolor Moodscape. Now, I know Ray. He's always posting. Thank you, Paige. All right, awesome. There's newsletter. So what you want to do, Ray, instead of putting newsletter introduction, what you can do, you can remember, just put a little snapshot of about what this is about. So don't put newsletter introduction, because the people coming to your page, they don't even know what a newsletter introduction is. So you can write, have you been thinking about painting? Or let me talk to you a little bit about painting, or let me talk to you a little bit about watercolors or prints. Or in today's video, I'm going to share with you some interesting information about prints, or something like that. Okay, so don't just put newsletter introduction. You don't want to do that. So I would take off the introduction to my free offer. I know you're probably doing that for yourself so that you can remember what it is. But I know that Ray has his, and we worked on this. I don't know if Ray was finished, but I know he gives away his watercolors, his watercolors are beautiful. So let's see. So I'm going to put in my name and email address here. I know he had a little bit of technical difficulty, but let's see. So now I'm going to be on Ray's email list. I want to be on you guys' email list so that I can see. So this says send me the free newsletter. So let's see where it's going. Okay. Yeah, he had a little bit of an issue here. So this needs to be fixed. The links are not correct. He had another site. So we don't want this this kind of disconnect, because then people won't trust us. We have stuff like that. People won't. But I know you're working on it. Okay. But just try to work on it. And then when we sit down for our next session, I can help you a little bit more. All right, so just put a little bit more content on here. Maybe put more of your prints up here, some things that you've done in the past. Talk about watercolor a little bit. Give some tips about watercolors, which sketchboards to use, which kind of watercolors is best to use. Share some videos about, maybe some Bob Ross videos, or you said Bob Ross, not a watercolor painter. Well, whoever, a famous watercolor painter is. Maybe you can videotape yourself painting. Okay, so you kind of want to put some more content on your thing, instead of just giving away the newsletter like how you did here. You want to kind of put more of this, and some videos and things like that, so that your page can pop. Okay, so just keep posting content on that page. Alrighty, who else? We got Rita. Let's see, Rita. Rita keeps me on my toes. The path to creating your own wealth fountain is to decide, believe, and create. My mission is to inspire, empower, enrich you to create your own wealth fountain. Oh, sorry. People are messaging me. Okay, all right, awesome, Rita. Looks good. I like it. I like the colors that you're using too. Nice and different. I like all this. Grateful. Write down in the comment what you're grateful for today. I like that. So you ask questions, even though, and she has a lot of people on this page. She has over 5,000 people on this page. So what you want to do, you want to, I don't know if you guys can see this, it's kind of little. What you want to do, Rita, you want to engage these people, because it looks like you have a presence, right? You have more people on your page than I do, right? So you want to start engaging them. And because you have so many people, I think I watched this one time. Was this the one where you were singing? I saw one where you were singing. So, Rita does a lot of different stuff, which is really nice, So just continue on, and now what you want to start doing. So you created your book, get your link, right, and start putting it on top of your lives. Put it on top of your Facebook lives. Oh, you did another one. So you do this every morning. That's great. This is awesome. So continue, Rita, and and every once in a while, start putting your links there, right? If you just say if you like a copy of my free success blueprint or whatever it's called. Let me see what your book is called. My 3 simple steps for achieving success in online business for beginners. So you can kind of put, depending on what you're talking about that day on your Facebook Live. Okay, this is an indispensable first step to getting what you want out of this life. Okay, good. So now, right, you can always put your link there and say, if you enjoyed this Facebook Live and you want to know, what I'm doing to get more out of life, or, how to get more out of life. If you want some steps, go ahead and click the link that you see above this video. And you get access to my free offer, my free ebook. Okay, so start promoting that free ebook, because literally you got 5,000 people on this page. Now, I don't know if you bought these people, which that's what I don't like to do, buy from Fiverr or anything like that, because then that means it's not targeted. That's why we brand ourselves, because you don't ever want to buy likes. I mean, I'm not saying that's what you did, but you want to build your likes. You want to build your likes organically. Okay, organically. But if you did, then just continue to show up. And when we start running ads, these people, we can target these people. Okay, so very good, very good. Yeah, get a free Google number. Absolutely, that's what I thought I talked about that. I didn't. Well, that's in the simple steps. Yeah, we definitely want to get a Google number. We didn't talk about phone calls yet, really, but yeah, you want to get a Google number for sure. All right, Eric, let's see yours. Okay, so you want to have I know you love your logo here, but you want to have your face. You want to have your face here somewhere so people can connect with who? You, right? You want people to connect with you. Okay, so you did a little introduction about yourself. So you have some pictures here. Yeah, but I would put more pictures of yourself. Here's a second. Free course. Getting a free course. All right, so you're giving out free courses. Okay. All right, so it seems like you're doing your Facebook Lives and you are showing up hopefully daily, right? Make sure you show up daily. I just see the one 2 days ago. So start, doing Facebook Lives every day. So if you're giving away a free ebook, this is what I would do, as opposed to just putting a Facebook blueprint. What you want to do, you want to go through this blueprint. You want to know what this blueprint is talking about, and then, because remember, what do? We learn, we do, and we teach. That's what we do in this industry. We learn, we do, and we teach. So you learn this blueprint. You learn this blueprint, or at least learn like 2 parts of the blueprint, two golden nuggets, which we like to call them, 2 golden nuggets from this blueprint. And then you come on Facebook Live and you share those 2 golden nuggets. Like, listen, I'm going to give you 2 golden nuggets about why you need to use Facebook advertising, or how to use Facebook advertising in your marketing. If you're not using Facebook, you are missing like 90% of your audience, something like that. You could write that as the title. If you're not using Facebook marketing, you are missing 90% of your audience. And in this video, I'm going to show you why, right? You don't have to give all the details on the top of the thing, but you're going to have the link to this blueprint, right? You're going to have the link to this blueprint. And when you're doing your Facebook Live, tip number 1, you need to be using Facebook because it, grows your audience, whatever it says in this blueprint, right? You're giving 2 tips from the blueprint. You need to use Facebook Live or Facebook for marketing because, Facebook advertising is the fastest way to grow your business, hands down. Because there's over 2 billion people on Facebook. And you could kind of elaborate on that a little bit. Step number 2, you need to be using Facebook because that's where you can target better, right? There's groups, there's communities that Facebook will target for you, whatever you want to say, whatever's in this blueprint, right? So you're going to give a couple nuggets from the blueprint, and then you're going to say, if you enjoyed these couple nuggets and you wanted to learn more, then go ahead and get the free download of this Facebook blueprint. Okay, so you give them a little bit, I don't want to say a teaser, but that's what it is. You give them a little teaser of what they're going to expect in the course. Okay, and then, but don't give them all of it, because then they won't download the book, So you want to give them a little bit, and then tell them, if you enjoyed this, go ahead and click the link, and I'm giving away my free blueprint, my free Facebook blueprint. Okay, and then they're going to click on it, and then they'll get the blueprint. All right, and you want to join some groups. I don't know if you're up to that yet, so I'm not going to press you because I know you came in a little later. But that's what you want to do. Instead of just posting like this and Instagram, you could do the same thing with Instagram. Learn some of the Instagram, and then give away the free course. Right? You don't just want to give away like this. You want to share that value. Just how Vic is sharing his value, he's sharing his value, right? And then he's gonna tell you to sign up, right? That's what he does. We share value and we tell you to sign up. That's what it is. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense. And let's see, Susie. Okay, Susie's marketing in Espanol. And she's marketing in NLP. Okay, this also looks a little old from July. Okay, so we want to kind of like, update our stuff here because that's important. All right, so whoever doesn't have their pages here, please put your pages here. Just edit this document. You got to be on, you have to be on your desktop or computer to edit it. Okay, so you just go into edit, you go into everyone's Facebook page links, and you click on edit. See where it says edit doc at the top? Let me show you. You just click on edit doc, but you cannot do this from your phone. You have to be on a computer. Okay, and then you just paste your link here. All right. Alrighty, so good job everybody. And Rita, you were right. I was missing day 3. I did update that. Thank you so much. I don't know how I missed that, and that was the day like I had 4 different videos, so I updated that. Okay, alrighty. So what we're gonna do now, like I said, yesterday I showed you all how to go into groups to find people, but there's different ways to talk to people. All right, you don't have to go in a group. But that's just one way. There's so many ways to talk to people, right? So that's one way. So today I'm going to show you another way. Another way that you can go in, that you can find people are by joining threads of leaders, right? Of leaders. So let's say you were into, like Maria, I don't know, I'm just saying she is, but let's just say she was a follower of Law of Attraction, right? So who is a big person of Law of Attraction? If you guys know anything about Law of Attraction, I'm going to say Abraham Hicks, right? So, so let's just say, right, that, you're into Law of Attraction and, spirituality, right? I'm just saying. So you would find someone in your niche, and this is what you have to do your own research, because everybody's niche here is different. Some of you are doing online marketing, right? So if you're online marketing, you may want to follow people like Ray Higdon. You may want to find, and I gave you guys some influencers early in the course. Maybe people like, Mike Dillard. And I'll write these people down. You can follow people like Frank Kern. You can follow people like Diane Hochman. You can, there's people all over the place. You can follow Vic's people, Vic Strizos. You can follow, there's a lot of people, right, that you can follow if you're in the online marketing space. If you want people to join you in a business venture, right? Why? Because these are business seekers. Like, I follow these people, and I'm always looking for new business opportunities, right? I just am. That's just what I do. I love online business. So and you want to follow somebody that has a big following. You don't want to follow somebody like I showed you all yesterday. You can tell when somebody doesn't really have a thriving business because they have no friends. They just don't. So and it's just is what it is on Facebook. So that's why one of your jobs is to build up your friends and build up your fan page. Now, if you don't want your personal page to be tied in with your business, that's kind of hard. I'm going to tell you, that's kind of hard, especially if you're branding yourself. Unless you're going to get a new personal page, which I've seen some people do that. I don't see the point of it myself. Like, I just don't. But if that's something you want to do, like, I don't want my personal stuff, I don't want business people messaging me or making me a friend, then get a new page. It's not hard to do, right? But for those of us who could care less what our family or friends think, I could care less. Or you have a page just for your friends and family, right? If you want to show them pictures of the kids, you want to show them your vacations, just on that page, it's just your friends and family, you can do that too. Okay, so it's up to you what you feel most comfortable with. But I'm going to tell you right off the bat that most online marketers, we have lots of friends. And they're not our friends and family. They are other marketers, or they are people who want to become friends. Online marketers. They're people who want to have a business. So if they see you on social media, the first reaction is to send you a friend request, and that's just part of the game. That's just part of the process. So that's something you have to think about. Do you want people sending you friend requests? Do you just want it to be your business page, right? So you got to think about that, because people will be sending you friend requests. Now, after 5,000 friends, you can't even get any more friend requests. That's it. Facebook has a limit of 5,000. That's why you want to post on your business page mostly, because you can have unlimited people liking your page and following your page. Now, people can follow you on regular personal page, but you can't have more than 5,000 friends right now. I mean, they may raise it later. I don't know. So in that instance, right? So I'm just saying, what you want to do, you want to follow people who have a big following, right? And you can know this by how many comments they're getting, how many shares they're getting, and things like that, right? So this is this her business page? Yeah, this is her business page, right? And this is Abraham Hicks. She's one of those spiritual people. So what you want to do is this. Now, if you were really into like spirituality, you knew about Abraham Hicks, and you knew about all the stuff that she talks about, the universe, all that stuff, then what you would do. And, law of attraction people are really good people to follow, by the way, because they are positive, most of them. They always feel like things happen for a reason. So, like, if you were to meet them and, they see you have a business or whatever, then and they already feel like, they've probably been wanting a business. They've been wanting a home business. Or let's say you are selling, jewelry or clothes or whatever you're selling, whatever it is. And they probably like, I've been looking for someone to be a vendor of mine, or I've been looking to how to sell my stuff online. You do Shopify? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's great. Look how the universe works. That's just how they think. Right. So they're and for the most part, they are good people to talk to, because they believe that everything happens for a reason. They're in that kind of mindset. Right. So, except for this person, look, no joy in my life right now. So this is a good example, right? So you want to kind of look through these people and look to see if this is somebody that you would want to connect with, right? So you can do this online marketing. You can do this for any niche. Find a person, a big influencer, and follow them, and maybe even comment on some of their threads. And look to see other people who are commenting on their threads, and find one or two people like we did in the groups, and click on them and see if there's someone that you want to connect with. So I wouldn't connect with Debbie, because she seems like a Debbie Downer. No joy in my life right now. She's crying like, oh, woe is me. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody like that. We want to talk to people who are positive. Your words have power. So maybe we'll look at this one. Yes, it says, oh yes, the better it gets. I love where I am, and I love where I'm going. Life is amazing and wonderful and delightful and incredible, uplifting. Like, she is really like, she's on cloud nine, Joe, right? So maybe we want to see who Joe is. She's a certified KFH body awareness senior coach, right? I don't know what that is, but she's a natural therapist. So she's a therapist, right? So, I mean, I'm not saying that this would be someone for you, but this is kind of what you want to look for. You want to look for someone who has, first of all, a positive outlook on life, because you don't want to be convincing people to be positive if they're starting a business, or if they are connecting with you and you're always positive, or at least try to be positive, right? And then they're like, well, why are you so happy? Like, what do you have to be happy about? Like, because I live, I'm alive, right? So you can follow these people, and you can, again, message them and say, hey, Joe, but you would comment on the thread first. Like I said, I've never really used this strategy. I'm going to be totally honest with you. But I don't know if you guys know Ray Higdon, but he has a wife, and his wife's name is Jessica Higdon. And this is what she's done to create a massive social media following. Massive. Jessica Higdon. You can follow her people. She's an influencer, right? So people who are commenting on other people's threads. So let's say, so this is just a law of attraction example, but let's do an online marketing example. So let's do Jessica Higdon. But this is what she teaches: how to talk to people. And this is her business page. So until you build up your business page, you want to find people who you can connect with that are engaging on influencers' business pages. Hopefully that makes sense. So let's see what she has going on here. Let's see. Okay, this one has 47 comments. This looks like a Facebook Live. So you can kind of like, look through the comments. And if this is something that you and if this is something that you want to engage in, then you start making some comments like, oh, this was a great live or whatever. Don't be fake and phony. If it wasn't great, then move on. Don't use this, but what I'm saying to you is that this works, and this is what she's done. Like I said, I've never done it, but I'm not opposed to doing it. I just don't. I just never done it. I was doing the groups, but this is something that she teaches, and it talks about getting results. One of the things that you want to do, you want to start generating results in your business, right? That's the main thing that we do. We get results, right? We sell results in any business that you have online. You have to sell results, even if you had a business offline, right? Nobody wants to buy from a retail store that's not getting any customers, right? That's what you sell. You sell your results. So for instance, right, whatever you do, right, your main goal right now is to start generating leads. If you are doing Shopify, what's your main goal? To start making sales. So what do you want to do in order to do that? You want to do whatever it takes to get that done. And that's why we are doing our Facebook Lives every day. We're sharing in 5 groups every day. And we are, hopefully you guys are still reading every day and gearing up that mindset every morning so that you are prepared for what lies ahead during the day. Why? Because you're going to be doing things that are out of your comfort zone. And if you're not doing things out of your comfort zone, that means you're not working hard enough. Every day you should be pushing yourself a little bit harder to do something a little bit more that's out of your comfort zone. Make that a habit every day. And it could be something big or it could be something small. But as you move along in your journey, it has to be something that pushes you. It has to be something that challenges you. Because if it doesn't, you're going to remain the same. That's just what I've learned. So one of the things you're going to have to do one of those 2 strategies. Or you can do a mixture of both. Messaging people from groups that you're a part of, or finding some influencers from your niche. So let's say you're in the health and wellness niche. What will you do? How do I find someone in my niche? Google it. Google health and wellness influencers. Google health, famous health coaches. You could find people that are in big in network marketing. Those kind of things. Bodybuilders, whatever your niche is. Let's say you're in the fashion niche. Who's big in the fashion niche? What? Kim Kardashian. I'm sure she has a Facebook page. Those kind of people. Makeup, right? I think so you want to maybe not Kim Kardashian. Maybe, I don't know. But you want to find people who are in your niche and connect with them. Why? Because this is going to help grow your network. You ever heard that phrase? It's not about what you know all the time. It's about who you know. Sometimes one right person can help you to grow your business, and they can introduce you to a whole nother outlet. I remember when I got interviewed I was on a podcast, like when I first started my business. I was rocking and rolling by that point. I wasn't brand new, but I was still considered new. And I was in this group. I was in a group, and it was a coaching group, right? And I wasn't even a coach at the time. I was just in the group, like hanging out. And I would post in the group, just like I'm telling you guys. I would not only just share my lives, but this was a group where I would share like motivational stuff. Again, you got to scope out the group. Right? Scope out the group. Don't just start posting. Well, Danielle said to share my live. Scope out the group, right? Maybe the live is not the appropriate thing to do. So maybe put some motivational quotes in the group. Maybe do that daily. Every morning, just put a motivational morning quote. You got to get creative. Okay? You got to get creative as an entrepreneur. So back to my story. I was in this group. I was still kind of new. Like I was just really starting to see some results in my business. And I was posting every day in this group. And it was just motivational stuff every day. And so one of the people, the admin of the group, I didn't even know he was the admin. And I was commenting on people's things. That's, again, you got to comment on people's things. I was commenting on his things. I didn't know he was the admin of the group. I had no idea. And one day he messaged me. And he said, Danielle, I really like I like your presence. Even though I'm not even in the group, I'm probably still in the group, but I don't post. I don't have time. But he's like, I like your presence. He said, and at that time, I was calling myself a mompreneur on a mission. That was on my Facebook wall, mompreneur on a mission, right? He said, I like your presence. He said, I just finished coaching some students about a podcast, and I have a few graduates, and I think you would be perfect to be a guest on her podcast. And that's how I was on this podcast called Moms with Dreams. And I mean, we are friends to this date. Erica Gordon, well, she just got divorced. Her name is Blocker now. It's Erica Blocker, but she was Erica Gordon at the time. This was just like a year and a half ago. And he messaged me because every day I was just posting, nothing, not selling anybody anything. I was just posting nice motivational stuff every morning because it was a coaching group. I didn't even know, I wasn't a coach or anything. I would watch, I would read some of their comments, and I would comment like, oh, that's great or whatever. And he messaged me, and I was on a podcast. So even to this day, she just celebrated her 100th podcast episode, and she had a celebration, and I gave my thing, even though I couldn't be on the podcast because I was busy, but I gave her my little testimony about being on her podcast, and that opened so many doors for me. Like, women started messaging me and becoming friends with me. Some of them got my business opportunity. So like, you just don't know who you are going to meet. And since then, I've been on many, I've been interviewed by many different people on phone calls, on teleconferences. So you just never know. You just never know that one thing, that one person, or in that one group, can literally take you to the next level. Everything that you do, you got to think about next level. You got to have that next level thinking. And even at the time when I was in the group, I wasn't thinking about podcasts. I didn't know anything about podcasts or anything. I just was contributing to the group. Again, giving valuable content of what I knew at the time, which was motivation. I'm like, okay, this is a coaching group. They seem like, they were all different types of coaches. And the only thing that I felt that I can contribute at that time was some motivation for everyone. And that's what I did. And there were thousands of people in that group, thousands. And but I was posting every day. So this is just an example of what you can do, but you got to think outside the box. I can't give you all the creative things that you can do because it's limitless. Like you can design your own little flyers. You could do whatever you want, but you got to learn. You got to show up so that people can notice you. You want people to notice you. You want people to notice your content. You want people to notice that you are, even if you don't feel like a leader right now, you're a rising star, right, in your business. So that's what you want to exude that presence. It's very important. And you got to see yourself doing that every single day. And, even when I didn't know what I was doing, guys, I just was doing something. People said post in groups, and I did it. They said, find some friends in groups. I did it. Only thing they didn't tell me to do was do Instagram. That was something I figured out on my own because I bought the course. But after that, I was like, okay, now I'm doing Instagram. What else can I do? I got that down packed. And then I moved to Facebook. And that's when I joined 100 groups. I was literally joining like 20 groups a day. So, you got to take action. You got to take massive action if you want to see massive results. If you take slow action, you're going to see a little bit of results. If you take massive action, you're gonna see a lot of results. You just will. It's just not how much. It's just it's just a matter of when. It's not a matter of if it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. So, and anything that you promote, I'm telling you, you will get noticed for it because people will see you as someone who shows up, who's consistent, and who knows what they're doing. Even if you don't know everything, you don't have to know everything. Like people ask me questions every day. I don't know. I'm like, well, go watch the videos. Like, I don't know. If I know, I'll tell you. If I don't know, I'm the first one. Like, I have no clue. Like, I'm still learning too. And I'm not afraid to say I'm still learning. Like, I'm not afraid to say, I just got in this thing, but I love it, but I'm still learning too. So you got to be transparent. You got to be honest, and you just got to be eager and hungry. Like Les Brown said, you got to be hungry. You got to be hungry with this thing. So, and the hungry, when you're hungry, it shows. That people will admire that hunger, and because they want it too. So a lot of people don't have it. I was just chatting with one of my, good friends and a fellow marketer. We've been in a couple businesses together as well, and it's good when you can message somebody. We were literally just doing voice messages back and forth on Facebook, like-minded people. It's an incredible feeling when you can just message somebody, send a text or, do a voice message. It's incredible when you can like get fed. It's like food for the soul when you can talk to other, six-figure earners, millionaire earners in this industry, because we are like this. It's just a few of us here. The rest of the world is I don't know. They're not focused on this stuff. They're focused on something else. So, so it's a refreshing thing when you can find someone who's positive. They may not know about business, they may not know about anything that you're in, but they're open to it. They're open, they are ready to run, they're ready to change their lives. I mean, that's something that's far and few, because most people are skeptical. Most people are just like, I don't know, I got to think about it, I got to pray on it, I got to do this, I got to stand on one foot, I got to ask my wife, I got to ask my husband, I got to ask the kids, I got to ask the dog, I got to consult the cat. It's like, really, all right, whatever, you do that. You do that. I'm going to do this, right? So it's just a few of us. It's just a few of us who are out there making it happen. And we want to just, share this with you all the best way that we can. But at the same time, God gave you, lots of creativity. And we all have different gifts and talents. And I say this all the time. So you got to, even though I'm giving you something, you got to be like, okay, like with me with that Instagram, right? Great example. I was watching an Instagram training she was just doing one Instagram. And what did I say? Well, how can I 10X that? How can I make that happen? Like I'm telling you guys, find 5 groups. So you could be like, well, how can I 10X that? I'm going to do 10 groups, right? Those are action takers. Like I could have just did one group. I could have did one Instagram account. I could have, right? I could have. And then slowly move in one Instagram account, posting 3 times a day. No. No, I didn't want to do it slow. I wanted to do it fast. I wanted to do it fast. I wanted to start seeing some real results fast. So at this point, right, we're at day 30. We are a third of the way. At this point, I want you guys to think about how you can 10X what I'm teaching you, how you can implement it and still take it to the next level, right? Taking what I'm sharing with you and still take it to the next level. Because there's always going to be another level. Even after this 90 days is over, there's going to be another level. I'm always going through levels. I was listening to something today while I was driving back and forth to the motor vehicle. Oh my gosh, I got to go there in the morning. But at least it's not like New York's motor vehicle, which is great. Like New York, you can literally stay there for 3 hours. This one it was pretty quick. But anyway, I'm saying. I got Vitaly. He's like $1 million earner. I got $1 million earners just messaging me all day long. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh Lord, he took me all off my thing. Oh gosh, what was I saying? Oh gosh, he just gave me some information that got me a little crazy. Oh, well, I don't even know what I was saying. But anyway, so what you want to do, you want to 10X, right? Basically, that's what I'm saying. You got to 10X your business. You got to 10X everything. Because when you start to 10X, when you start to say, you know what? She said to do this, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do what she says, but I'm going to go a step further, right? That's when you start to challenge yourself. Because most of us, we second guess ourselves because we don't want to what? Make mistakes. That's one of the biggest fears out there. Oh, this is what I was saying. Oh, now I know. I was listening to, when I was driving back and forth, I was listening to my millionaire mindsets. That's all I listen to. I don't listen to music. There's some music on my Spotify, but most of it is all of these motivational stuff. So I was listening to somebody, I think his name was Bill Bartman, and he was talking about the fact that, what was he talking about? Oh gosh, I'm like all over the place today. I was listening to my audio, and he was just saying how you can literally force yourself to become better. You have to have those disciplines. You have to think about what you can do every single day and you have to make that plan. You got to make that plan of action. And you got to keep moving forward with it, because you got to, in entrepreneurship, this is what stood out to me when he was talking about it. He's like, most people want to be safe. They want to stay safe. Is it safe? I don't want to take a risk. But what is entrepreneurship? It's a risk. You're going to take a risk. He said entrepreneurship is like this. You take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You stop, you course correct. You keep going 2 steps forward, but that's the journey. So most of us, we don't want to do it because we're afraid of making mistakes. We're afraid of being wrong. We don't trust ourselves. And that's why I like, Maria was talking about trusting your intuition, because we have that, but we just don't trust ourselves. We don't trust that we're making the right decisions. And I'm going to challenge you guys to trust yourself. Trust your decision, right? You're here in the group. You're hearing this course. If I'm telling you to do something, do it, and then say, you know what, I'm going to do a little bit more. And that's what Les Brown was talking about too on this audio. He's like, when he was working as a disc jockey's assistant, I think he was a disc jockey. He said they would send him to go. No, it was the same guy, Bill Barman. He said they would go to send him to do some paperwork, and he would come back. All right, give me more. He was like, no, go to lunch. No, I don't want to go to lunch. Give me more work. He's like, literally, he worked his way to the top. Like he would be there before 9:00. He would stay late. He would do work on the weekends. And before you knew it, they had promoted him so high that he was like running a whole west wing of the company and all this stuff. So this is the stuff I like to listen to. When we talk about 10x in your life, 10x, Grant Cardone talks about 10x and 10x. That's how I met Chris Reckett. He talks about take massive action. That was the name of his team in the business opportunity that we were in a couple years ago. Take massive action. All of the words and the sounds and the symbols, they all there. They all saying the same thing. You gotta go fast, right? Gotta go fast. You just gotta go. You gotta go. Don't worry about how you look. Don't worry about how you're feeling that day. Don't worry about if you're not saying everything the right way, your grammar and all that stuff. Just go. Just go. I know somebody who's a multimillionaire. She doesn't even have a 9th grade education. Not even a 9th grade education. She's a multimillionaire. So if she can do it, all she has is her grind. And she's grinding. Like, I don't know how she does it. She has kids. She's grinding. Like, her life is just crazy. Like, I don't know if I would change my life for hers. She travels everywhere, grinding her business. But that's the life she wants. So she's 10X in it. 10X in it. She's built teams in all different countries. So this is my advice to you guys. To, to find your 5 people. All right, I'm giving you guys this week to do that. I still need to see you all's links here in the group. What I will do is this, just like how I did the Facebook group links, I'm going to put your free offer links. Okay, so this way, because I know Maria, you did yours, but I got to scroll through the whole thing. So I'm just going to put everything in the file section just to keep it tight, right? To keep it nice and sequential order. I'm gonna put paste your free offer link here. So this way everybody can be on everybody's list. Okay? So you want to build up your auto responder, you want to build up your get response. Because this way, when you start to generate leads, and you'll see the process, right? You'll see the process. Your thing is not working, and you're like, why isn't mine working? Well, Deborah's is working. Why isn't mine working? So go through her process. Maybe something is not right. Something's not hooked up right. And then we can sit down on your one-to-one. I can help you, hook it up the right way. But everybody should have their free offers by now. And I'm only seeing a couple of you. So I'm going to put the link. I'm going to start a new file. All you got to do is edit the file and put your link there so that we can opt into your free offer. Okay. Find your 5 people. If you want to 10x it, find 10. Okay. Now this is where the challenge really begins. If you're doing 1 Facebook Live every day, then do 2. Okay. I'm going to challenge you guys to 10x what you've been doing. And, only the strong will survive. This is a boot camp after all. Okay, so the 30 days, we kind of went fast. Now it's time to implement everything that we've been learning and starting to generate those leads and starting to make connections, valuable connections that can literally change your life. I'm telling you, it can. So, hey Carmen. Let's see. Open this new. Want to get a Google Voice? Yep. Why do we need a Google number? Well, why do you think? Well, do you want to call people with your regular phone number? I don't. So Google, if all you got to do is Google Voice, how to get a Google Voice number, and that's in the 5 Simple Steps 5 program as well. So again, I'm referencing that. You guys should be cross-referencing between this and that course because it's connected. You want a Google Voice number, and it'll ring to your cell phone. So if you're making appointments like what we spoke about with the WooFoo form, right? Somebody's making an appointment with you, and you don't want to call them on your house phone. You just don't. You're a business, so you want to call them from a business phone. And your Google Voice allows you to have a business phone that rings to your cell phone, which I really love, and it's free. Okay, so you want that. Okay, loving the new screen sharing. Oh, great. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, I'm trying something different. I tried it yesterday, so because I like to be able to, know that you guys can see me and I can see you all. So I'm just trying something a little different. Again, challenging myself, right? Never did this before. I just tried it yesterday. So again, I don't tell you guys anything that I don't do myself. Always challenge yourself. Always use your creativity. Always. Like, I just get things in my head. Like, I wonder if I could do that. Right? Remember, it's not, oh man, I can't do that. No, how can I? And that's why I said, how can I put myself in the little box down at the corner? Because I like that. I like to share like that. And I do my videos like that. I know how to do it with my videos. I just didn't know how to do it with the Facebook Live. So I'm like, how can I? Again, always asking that question. Always asking that question. How can I get this done? How can I? How can you be, better? How can you be better than you were yesterday? So, thank you. No one is calling me because I pulled back from posting. I don't know what that means, Wanda. 10X, yes, I like that name, 10X. Are we meeting tomorrow, Friday? Yeah, I'll probably just be connecting with you guys from Disney World. Friday, I don't know where we'll be. We most definitely will be in Disney World tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't rain. But I still want to connect with you all. Even if it's just for like 10 minutes, just to see where you all are, what you all up to, just to say hey. And Friday, yeah, I'll still be here Friday. No matter what, I'll be here. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, no matter what, even if it's just on my phone for a few minutes, I'll be here. Okay, so just know that I'm here with you guys to the end, right? And there is no end. You guys are stuck with me. Once you're with me, you don't leave. I got the, ching, click, no, the click, clank. No, I'll be here. I'll be here no matter what. Unless, like I said, unless I'm somewhere stranded with no cell phone service, which God forbid, please, that never happens. I'll be here. I'll be here with you every single day. Okay, I have pieces of the offer. Having issues with tech, but I do have a free weekend. Okay, but you have a free weekend. Yay. Okay, awesome, Kathy. So figure that tech stuff out. Who's our best friend when we having issues? Who's our best friend? We got two of them. We got two best friends when it comes to setting up stuff, not knowing which way to go, not knowing. I even use these friends myself. They're like my best friends. They are. Their names are Google and YouTube. They are my best friends. They're my best buddies because at, sometimes 2 a.m. when I'm banging my head against the wall, like, how do I connect this? Like I was telling someone the other day, I'm having tech issues right now. I'm having a slight tech issue that I cannot, and I'm pretty good at following a video on YouTube. And that's what I'll do. I'll go to YouTube and put in the issue that I'm having. What's so great about YouTube? They solve problems. What do entrepreneurs do? They solve problems. So when you look at a video from YouTube, it's designed to solve your problem. So let's say I'm having a problem connecting my ClickFunnels to my GetResponse, right? Oh, Danielle, you said to connect your ClickFunnels to your GetResponse. Guess what? Go on YouTube. How to connect ClickFunnels to GetResponse. Guess what you're going to find? Hundreds of videos telling you how to do it. Hundreds of them. So get used to researching, right? Get used to researching and figuring things out. I like to figure things out first on my own. And then if I can't get it, I say, forget it. Let me just go to YouTube. Because I like to figure things out. Because as entrepreneurs, what do? We solve problems. So sometimes we have to solve our own problems. Okay? But if you can't solve it, because you don't know everything, and you can't outsource it, then try to find your problem on YouTube or Google. You can read a blog post. You can watch a video. Like I said, I'm having an issue myself. And I've been trying to solve this problem for a while, and I can't solve it. And so I have to hire somebody to do it. And Google and YouTube, like, it's the same stuff. Like, I can't even, I actually need a tech guy for it. But that's the only time that I would hire a tech guy. I've never hired a tech guy to solve my tech problems because I always figure it out myself or I go on YouTube. Okay. Okay, now I lost you guys' comments. Okay. Yes, Raph, I did record it. I will upload it. I didn't upload it yet. I'll upload it tonight. And that's another thing, guys. What I'll do is this. And some of you, I've been sitting down with you saying that it's been, I record you while we're on the Zoom, your one-on-ones. So if you prefer, because sometimes there's personal stuff being said or being shown on the Zoom, and I don't like to share people's personal information, so I will never put, if at any time during our Zoom call that you showed anything personal or you confided in me with something personal, I'm not going to put it in the file section. Okay, but if you want it, just say, Danielle, can you send it to me, and I'll send it to you via Messenger, the link. Okay, but otherwise, if it was just business stuff, technical stuff, then I'm going to put it in the file section, and it'll be under the title one-on-one coaching replays, or one-on-one coaching, replay videos or something like that. But I haven't been uploading anybody's yet, so Ray, yours will be the first one, and yours was fine. It was just a lot of technical stuff that you need to refer back to. Ray, YouTube and Google. Yes, YouTube and Google are our best buddies. All right, I can't look at anybody else's comments. I don't know why. So that's it for me today, guys. So what's your homework? Your homework is to 10x everything. Find 5 people or find 10 people. Go figure out your target audience and find some influencers. How can you find influencers? Google, YouTube, right? Whatever your niche is. If it's personal development niche, find some personal development gurus. If it's online marketing niche, find some online marketing gurus. If you're a Shopify store owner, find some people who are rocking it with Shopify. Because first of all, you want to find these people so that you can learn from them, right? You want to see how they engage. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people think that Shopify is just selling products. It's not. It's not. It's doing exactly what we're doing. You follow anybody like Dan DeSilva, Anthony Morrison, the Ecom dudes, you're going to find these people and they're doing exactly what online marketers are doing. They are not only just selling products, but they are also telling people they're getting their results first. And then they're learning, doing, and teaching. That's what everybody's doing. We are living in an information age. People like information. They rather pay somebody to give them information than to look it up themselves. But I'm challenging you guys to look up stuff, because you have to learn how to do this stuff yourself. Don't rely on anybody to give you information. Now, there's some things that you can't do on your own, but if I'm guiding you in the right way on how to do stuff, then that's what the difference is. Then you going like, I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm telling you, you're looking for something. If you don't know how to, you don't know what you don't know. You can't go looking on YouTube and Google on how to connect your GetResponse to your ClickFunnels if you don't even know what GetResponse and ClickFunnels is. Does that make sense? Like, you need someone to help guide you on how to build your funnels and your business. But if you don't even know the tools that you need from the front street, from Jump Street, then you're going to just keep going in circles. Then you're going to keep, Googling how to build an online business, how to make money online. And people are going to sell you course after course after course. And they'll never tell you how to build a business online. It's just how it is, unfortunately. So I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to tell you exactly what it takes. And you see, sometimes there's grunt work involved, like finding people. People will never tell you this stuff. They just won't. They're going to say, oh, making money is easy. It's not easy. It's simple. It's simple just to message a few people, but is it easy? It's not easy. It's not easy mentally, because you're like, what if this person thinks I'm a creep? It's not easy mentally, but you got to not think about that kind of stuff. Because again, you got to see yourself as what? More. You got to see yourself as a multi-million-dollar business owner. Would a multi-million-dollar business owner have any, like Vitality's messaging me right now, a few minutes ago, multi-millionaire. Like, does he have any issues messaging me? Like, oh, will Danielle think I'm a creep? No, most of the time, people want to hear from you. You don't even realize it. People will want to hear from you. They start seeing you around. They start seeing you. They're going to want to hear from you. And that is the position that you have to take, that, you are doing something to help others. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at my business. I'm doing something to help others. Like I was saying, I was talking to one of my fellow entrepreneur friends, and she was saying, I was like, it's up to us to really educate people, because people, they don't know. They don't know. We were just kind of back brainstorming with each other and just masterminding a little bit. You got to have, Napoleon Hill talks about that mastermind, right? You got to have people that you can talk to. You got to. Because most of the people that we're around, you can't talk to them. They think differently. So you got to have people that think just like you, and it gets you pumped up like, yeah, it's like I'm not doing this all by myself. It's a group of us, it's a group of us just changing the world. That's how I feel, changing the world. You like Anthony Morrison? Awesome. Yeah. So look, he's killing it on Shopify, right? So, and it's Adrian Morrison. They're brothers. One of them, it may be Adrian Morrison. I think Adrian does Shopify, and Anthony does Facebook pages or groups or something like that. Yeah, they are killing it, right? But you'll see it. They are not just selling products on AliExpress and running Facebook ads. They're learning, they're doing, they're teaching. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with today. Hopefully you got some value out of this and understanding that it takes work, it takes action, it takes 10x action, and sometimes it takes a little, not a little, but a lot of getting out of your comfort zone. So that's basically what we're going to be focusing on this month for the next 30 days, just really pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, because the last 30 days is going to be where you're going to start to see the fruits of your labor. And it's a beautiful thing, but you're only going to see the fruits if you labor. If you're just not laboring, don't expect to see the fruits. Just don't say, I showed up on a 90-day challenge every day. Danielle was telling me. But then when you go to your Facebook page, there's nothing. So don't be in learning mode all day long. You got to do the work. Don't stay in learning mode. That's what stops so many people from advancing. Don't do it. Don't do it. You got to work. You got to see me out there. I work. I work my businesses. I work everything that I do. I'm just an action taker. Sometimes I'm ignorance on fire. I don't be knowing what the heck I'm doing. I just be like, I'm excited and I'm just going, and that's how you got to do. You guys got to get excited about what's going on, because we are living in an exciting time. It's crazy because we're living in a terrible time and we're living in an exciting time at the same time. It's really weird. We're living in two different dimensions right now. It's terrible. It's a terrible, terrible time for so many people. So many people. But yet it's so exciting for so many people. So exciting. If you are in the online marketing space, this is an exciting, exciting time. And what's the great part about it is this: where we are right now, we have the opportunity to help the people who are not in such a great space. So if your mission is to help people, you got to get this part right. You got to make money. You got to learn how to make money. You got to put fear, all the other stuff aside, excuses, and you just got to take action. And I'm telling you guys what to do. Just go ahead and do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. Just do it, because it works. It works and it works and it works and it works. So do your Facebook lives, put your links. It works. Share your stuff. Don't worry about, this group don't take it. Then go to the next group or post just some motivational quotes in that group. Check out the group, but don't let that stop you. There's thousands of groups on Facebook, thousands of them. So don't worry about one or two. Okay. How am I able to do Facebook Live and show my screen at the same time? Ha! Ancient Chinese secret. So I'm using my OBS, right? This is what I always use for OBS. I use OBS. It's a software, and I can't wait. I'm about to get even more advanced because I have a video camera. I just always want to know because sometimes I like to do whiteboard trainings. And my last couple of whiteboard trainings, I was writing backwards because I'm using my forward-facing camera from my phone. But my laptop, I can't put it as high as my phone can go on a tripod, right? Because I can't put my laptop on a tripod. So I have a video camera, which I've had for years. So all it's missing is an adapter cord, which I'm about to get. It's just a couple $100, but I'm going to get an adapter cord. So now I'm going to be able to use my video camera while I'm doing Facebook Lives. It's going to be exciting. So when I start doing that's why I love to do whiteboard trainings. That's one of the things I love to do. So I don't like to just sit here talking, because I think, most people are visual learners, and that's why I like to show my screen. I like to do stuff like that because I want to cater to all of your senses, your visual senses, your auditory senses, right? So I want to, because everybody learns differently. So that's why I like to sit down one-on-one, let you show me your screens. Because I learn like that. I'm a visual learner. I just can't sit down listening to people talk all day, even though I love audiobooks, but I need to watch stuff. I got to look at it. I got to see it for myself. So And I just think that helps. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to get my adapter, and I'll be able to take my training even to the next level. But yeah, this is called an OBS system. OBS. I can do some other stuff too. Watch. Let me see if I can show my I could do some. See that? The little emojis from Facebook Live. I can do some cool stuff here. I can put my that's my little intro that I use for my videos. This is stuff I learned how to do, guys. I'm always learning. And I buy courses too. I buy lots of courses, but guess what? I only buy courses from people that I trust. Like I don't buy courses from people that it's fly by night. That's why when I join a business opportunity or anything like that, it's always from people that I trust. It's not from anybody that I don't know and I don't trust. So Carmen's laughing. Yeah, I can do cool stuff. So when you guys get up to this, I'll let you guys in on how to do all this stuff. But first, I want you all to just get used to doing regular Facebook Live. I didn't start out with all this fancy stuff. I started out with my cell phone. That's it. That's it. I barely had it. Oh, you should have saw the cell phone that I started out with. I had my computer, my laptop, but my phone was all cracked up. Listen, like I dropped it and it was all cracked up. So, but did anybody know that I was streaming from a cracked up phone? No, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter to me because guess what? In my mind, I was like, yeah, this cracked up now, but I'm about to get me a nice phone. Even though I still don't have the iPhone. I'm not an iPhone person. I'm a Samsung. But my phone was all cracked up. The camera was jacked up. Like literally, I started out with some crap, guys, in the corner of my room. I tell you guys, I was in the corner of my room, no bigger than like maybe 4 by 4, 4 feet by maybe 4, maybe 3 feet by 3 feet. When I say a corner of my bedroom, that's where I was. And I had a little Asian screen that I would put around, those folding screens, so that it would separate my bed from my work area, my office, which I still called an office. I was still showing up like a boss when I was in a 2 by 2. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Don't worry about your situation right now. You may be sick, you may be tired, you may be broke, you may be whatever. Don't worry about it. All you got to do is continue to take massive action, and those situations will go away, even your sickness. Why? Because you'll be able to eat better foods, you'll be able to buy better medication, whatever it is. I'm telling you. So it is what it is. And I'm here to help you guys do it, but I got to see you guys taking action. And I'm not seeing you guys taking action, but I just want to see your excitement for the future. Don't settle for mediocrity. Like anything I do, I don't settle. I can't. Like I gotta get up there. Like even now with my Bitcoin business, I'm already in the leaderboards. I just started this thing on Thursday. Literally, I started sending out my links on Saturday. I went through all the trainings Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 days it took me to go through all the trainings. By Saturday night, I was completely sold. I was completely sold on Thursday. And by Saturday, I started promoting this thing. I'm already in the top 10 earning free Bitcoin. So look. Go hard or go home. Go hard. Don't go home. Please don't go home. Go hard. All right? Go hard because you can. And don't worry about what anybody says. Go hard. Go hard for yourself, for your future, for your families, for your goals, whatever it is that you want. Go hard with it. Go hard with it because you will reap, beautiful rewards. You just will. And you're going to be so proud of yourself. You're going to be so thankful. You're going to be so grateful. You're going to meet some great people along the way. I'm telling you, people will notice you. You will start to rub shoulders with some people that can impart some knowledge into you. They will impart some secret knowledge that most people don't get because you are an action taker. An action taker. The universe rewards action takers. Plant your seeds. Continue to plant them. Don't keep digging them up, seeing if it's growing. Just keep planting, keep planting, keep planting, keep planting. Don't dig them up. Just keep planting, keep planting. And I'm telling you, you'll see it. You'll see it. All right, guys. That's enough of me going on and on. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. I'm going to make that thread with the links so everybody can put their links to their what's it called? your links to your free offer. All right, and just go ahead, take action. As a matter of fact, what I want you to do too, I want you to put the names of the names of the groups that you are a part of. So we're going to do that. We're going to add that. So that's your homework. Add your link to the files section. Your homework is this: add the links to the files section. Meet 5 more people. You should be meeting 5 more people. Five more people. So 5 people altogether, not 5 more. 5 people between the groups and or the thread, right, of an influencer. So meet 5 people by the end of this week, and put the names of the groups that you're a part of in the file section. So I'm going to have a file section that says names of groups that I'm a part of. All you got to do is put the name, right? Put the names, because I want to know what groups you're in. And then I'm going to have another file section that says links to my free offer. Okay, I'm going to do that right now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.